5-year-old Siphiwe SJ Myeza-Mhlambi was discovered at a hotel on Victoria Island in Lagos on Monday. Mhlambi is the son of photographer Siphiwe Mhlambi, and he had been shooting in Nigeria a commercial. Victor Dlamini, who's the spokesperson for the Siphiwe Myeza-Mhlambi's family, joins us in studio now. Thanks so much for your time on SABC News, and our condolences to the family. Have you received further information on what's happened there?
Well, I think the cause of death we still don't know, because the autopsy was only performed today in Nigeria, in Lagos, and the toxicology report has also not been released. But our understanding is that with the performance of the autopsy today, as well as what they call the lab testing in terms of the toxicology, we will get those within 24 hours. So it will give us some sense of what actually caused young SJ's death.
Mm-hmm. How closely have you been working with the South African government for assistance with regards to this?
Well, since news broke of his death on Monday afternoon, the family, and particularly his father, Siphiwe Mhlambi, has been in touch both with the office, DECO in Pretoria, as well as the authorities in Lagos, which will be the Consular General's office, as well as the ambassador, South African ambassador to Nigeria, who's based in Abuja. But we've also had our own access to people on Victoria Island that we know, and have just got a sense of the fact that from his arrival at the Blowfish Hotel on the 5th of January this year, where he had gone to shoot a commercial for the network Glow, he had been in good health. He was communicating all the time with his father, and in fact on Sunday, prior to going on a jog, he communicated as he always did with his father, both by WhatsApp as well as text. And I think those who follow him on social media will have seen that he was posting regularly throughout that time.
Mm-hmm. Talk to us about the arrangements for memorial service.
So on Monday, there will be a memorial service. We haven't yet established the exact time, but it's going to be at Sacred Heart School in Observatory, which is where he went to school, and not very far from his family home, which is also in Observatory.
Mm-hmm. Let's speak about who he was, what type of person he was. I know a lot of creative people online have been mourning him and saying he was such a talent.
Well, yes, so SJ went to AFDA, and I remember, because I'm very close to the father, when he bought him his first camera, and he said, I think this young man is going to be better than me as a photographer, which is quite a big ask because his father is such a superstar. But by 22, when he graduated at AFDA, and he immediately went down to Cape Town to start working there, you got a sense of a big talent. I mean, just the other year, he was at Design Indaba, purely on his own merit as both a filmmaker and a commercials director. And he was in Nigeria now, really at what seemed at only 25 to be a consolidation of a big career that lay ahead. I mean, to direct a commercial for Glow at 25, where you are wholly in charge, gives a sense of the scale of his talent. So there was a great deal of excitement about that. And in fact, he was going to go on from Lagos and go on to Sierra Leone, where he was supposed to shoot a video with Blinky Bill, the Kenyan artist. So the Siphiwe, his father, went in December and spent a whole week with him, because SJ's birthday was on the 22nd of December. And during the 7 days, Siphiwe says, not only did my son pick me up from the airport and take me to his apartment, where it was just a love fest between the two of them. And he says now, what's so heartbreaking is it feels like it was some kind of goodbye. But clearly, he was a young man with incredible talent, purposeful, driven and with really big dreams. And if you look at the fact that in 2015, when he joined 7 Films, he bought a small stake there, but by 2019, which is 4 years later, he was the majority shareholder. And it was clear that he was driving the operations. And when you speak to his partners, people like Lawrence, you just get a sense that, you know, they expected so much from him. And I think coming back to the creative community, you know, all the directors who worked with him, who were very close to him, you get a sense of really an incredible loss, a gone too soon moment of a big, big talent.
Thanks so much for your time on SABC News. Victor Dlamini, spokesperson for this Siphiwe Myeza-Mhlambi family. It's time for a short break. We'll have more news when we come back. Do stay with us on The Full View.